What are the three key takeaways? Growth, productivity, and info. Yes, info. Now, we'll just quickly celebrate our 2022. May I have all the PERM team members to please stand up? Guys, please give yourself a big round of applause. I would really like to bow down and thank you for your contribution, each and every one of you who have contributed to this growth. And I'll first start off with the non-IT team. Non-IT team, can you please wave your hands? Yes, non-IT, you have grown by 75% compared to 2021. 70% of placements comes from non-IT. 75% growth year on year. The biggest client that they have handled is Guidehouse with more than 1,000 plus placements. May I please have the IT team waving? Yes. Thank you for 47% contribution towards revenue. I know the number of placements is less, but the value is more. And thank you for showing resilience towards a tough market. We have fought as one team, and we have come out brave with a 32% growth overall for PERM. You guys can please sit, thank you. Now can I please call upon my sales and account management team. Please stand up. Thank you for 50% of contribution towards revenue from new client signups and 50% from our existing client, and we have grown by 40% from our existing customers quarter on quarter. A special call out to Bharat with 121 signups for the year. 9.8 crores of revenue contribution, which is 30% of the overall revenues for PERM. Only from Bharat. Big shout out to you, Bharat. Thank you, guys. Where is my PMO office? My bunch of kids who were the change agents for the year. Avisha, Ivan, Anjali, Subhashri, please stand up. Shalini. Guys, are you on a bathroom break? Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for creating the change and initiating all special projects to evolve as a delivery model which will go into 2023. Thank you so much for your contribution. Now coming to my leaders, Kea, Saju, Jyoti, Bharat and Nirbhay. Please do stand up. Thank you for being with me and being in this together and fighting what we had as a tough market for 2022. I think we have evolved as one team. Thank you for your contribution. Last but not the least, I will start off with marketing team because last time I didn't take their name. Kaveri said, I'm not going to support you, right? So please, Kaveri, without you, we wouldn't have done any digital interventions, LinkedIn job post, for all that support on Edeco website and LinkedIn. Hats off to you guys. Marketing, finance, of course. Thank you, Raj. I have to thank Sundar and you for really supporting us with all the business control and pushing us to be better with a weekly review that you do with us. Legal team, for the number of contracts that you have vetted, kudos to you and your team. Roshan, Jayata, I think we have worked closely in the last couple of weeks, and thank you for your effort for bringing the team into some form and shape. Admin team and GS and PS team for cross-selling, and business transformation team for making all the projects a success. So what did this all lead to in 2022? We were 3 times Global Award winners, a Speed Up to the Top contest. In the month of Jan, July, and September, we won 3 awards have a growth award for 3 consecutive months. Okay, now the celebrations are over. Now what did we miss in 2022? Definitely we missed an ambitious budget. We stepped in with 300% growth, but what we did was 32% growth. What remains common is a growth story that we have, not the 3, right? It is a growth story we still narrate everywhere we go. RPO Lite customers, we had at some point in time, we were handling 40 different projects. In Q3, we were handling only 4 projects. So we really missed in building a good sales funnel in IT, which will enable us to step into 2023 with much more confidence. But however, the market was not in favor with us. The special initiative projects, this was a year where we wanted to do something different. We did not want to work in the same way that we worked in 2021. This was a time period that we were trying and testing and piloting a lot of projects. So one was a Project Phoenix where we brought down the dropout ratio with a thorough candidate engagement activity from 60% to an 18% today. Project Samurai, it's a concept that we tested, and thanks to Avinash and Arnab, Veena, Karthik, and Anamika, we blocked the Naukri login. We only gave them LinkedIn, we enabled them with only LinkedIn login for dealing with all the niche and super niche skills. They were able to at least close about 15 lakhs of revenue in a matter of 3 months without Naukri support. So that is a concept which we are replicating in business. So we have absorbed them as team leaders into our business. Now they are enabling the recruiters to make them understand how to decode a JD. So that is the outcome of this project. Coming to Project Zen, thanks to Akshat and Avisha, they have come up with a concept of a campaign management. So wherein we are able to attract applicants through a digital platform where we get a pre-screened candidates. We don't have to spend time in looking at validation at the first level, right? So in a matter of 3 weeks, we got about 23,000 responses from candidates for Java skill. Thank you, Avisha and Akshat, for enabling the team to come up with a concept which was selling like hotcakes with the clients. We came up with a sourcing team to make recruiters more productive. So 30% of the time is what the recruiters spend on sourcing. So we have seen that the recruiter productivity improved from a 1 to a 4 through a pilot project. So now we have evolved as a sourcing engine for IT, led by Akhila. She has a bunch of sources who are trained, and they are doing a skill-based hiring. Now, what we have done with all these projects is we have stitched them together. We have come up with a delivery gearbox, which actually integrates all the outcome of these projects into a evolved delivery model. We were in SharePoint. We were able to get customized dashboards and reporting. Thanks to the BT team, enabling us with Power BI. We have contract management tool, which Akshat has initiated. We are using that extensively. But the volume of business that what we are handling today, we see a need to integrate the front office, which is your sales, account management, and delivery. And that's the reason that we are all going behind Info as an applicant tracking system. Now, what is going to be our way forward? So Vidya made it very clear it's going to be a 27% growth, right? We stepped into 2022 with a hope of 300%. I think this is a doable number. It's a very realistic growth ambition that we have. And I'm extremely confident with the current set of team and the way we are organized with a digital intervention and support, from all the functions. This definitely is an achievement that we will celebrate in 2024. So that is the confidence with which I'm committing on behalf of all of you guys. So 27% growth is a non-negotiable growth target. Now, what we have is today is about 400 customers. That is the customer base that we have, with almost 50% are tail accounts, where we have less than 5 demands per customer. Now, what we want to do is increase the key enterprise customers. Today, the contribution from my top 10 clients is about 50% of the revenues, right? So what we need to go behind is large deals where we have repetitive volume, skill-based demands. When it comes to delivery, the ambition is to improve our efficiency at every level of the recruitment process. So right from sourcing to shortlisting, to an interview management, to an offer to a joiner, we need to look at an overall fulfillment ratio of about 20 to 25%. Where we are today is between 11 to 15%, right? So that is the ambition that which we need to operate with respect to delivery efficiency. Now I'm going to be stressing upon the sales strategy, because it's going to be a very sales-intensive year for us. RPO-light engagements is going to be the mantra. So we are going to be stressing upon the fact that the clients who have more than 50 demands, either they give a skill or a business unit which is exclusive to us. We need to increase our customer base across locations like Chennai. We need to increase customers in locations like Hyderabad, Pune, Delhi, and Calcutta as a region. What we need to also look at is a reverse selling mechanism, where we are able to sell our existing database and find clients who are matching to our database. So these are going to be the top few priorities for sales. And of course, my last but not the least in terms of priorities is I'm requesting each one of the member in the perm community to ensure that you have dedication and discipline when it comes to info adoption, right? So I think Simon was holding his hands and he was saying that please, please, please. And I'm saying the same thing, that if you do not use info as a tool, which is going to enable us to be more efficient, then 2023 is not going to be easy for us. We'll continue to steer the business through business intelligence reports and dashboards, and extensive collaboration between the sales and account management team to ensure that what we bring in as customers, we are able to build them. Today, we are sitting at about 50% of unbilled customers. We need to make that into a 70% billed customers. So with that, I will end the session. I know the bell has been ringing for quite some time. And thank you for patiently listening to me, and we will kill it this year.